first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, that can't. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Crazy, crazy. Nitty, what's up? Yep, 45, here you go. 5, rip.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Good. Crazy.
May now to throw on 3rd. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Good work so far. He's got room. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Through the decades, Kate, all kick returners have had to have tremendous vision, but it's a little different now with these new rules. You're not watching and feeling those guys running at you all the way down the field. No, now you're more like a running back. You're looking for that crease, that opening, that lane to exploit, and boy, did he.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
And the Baltimore first down. It's a gain.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
First down.
Here's Lamar. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. Jackson yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
Starting the drive here with Gibson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
25-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
What's that? Here. Crazy.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Crazy.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Handoff now to Hill. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's running with it and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
DC, ready?
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Yo. Come on. Hey.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
We're good. Hey, here we go, throw it. Hey, let's punch it in. Crazy.
Here he is to throw. Now Henry, and it's out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
That's completed right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. This play goes for 36. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Get down here, you good. Hey, let's punch it in here, baby.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Crazy. Now keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop us.
Now to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The game resting on this try from Andres Borregalis. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. It's about 43 yards for him. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So this is a win for the Patriots. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.